Welcome everyone, A Guy Trying here, and today Equinox has given us our first glimpse into their third set, Whispers from the Maze. There's a link to the article in the description if you wish to check it out for yourself. But with that, let's get into it. After braving the eternal winter of Kaya Sidara, we head to the City of Scholars seeking any knowledge of the tumult source. But when we get there, we aren't greeted by answers, only an empty city, a seemingly bottomless chasm, and questions as to what awaits us in the labyrinth below. And while we won't be able to delve deeper until the set release on June 6th or May 30th for any Explorers Adventure to a pre-release event, we do have some clues as to what is to come. We've been shown 3 cards from the upcoming set, 1 from Izmir and 2 from Bravos. I'll start with the Izmir. The Hunger will now rival Rare Bravos Kaibara for the highest cost character in the game so far. It comes with a full board or reserve wipe from hand and gets a boost whenever a card goes to discard. It's the most boring card of the 3 only because it doesn't show a new mechanic, but still a very interesting card. Pastry Chef is our first Bravos card and shows off a new type of support ability. Previously we only had supports that give some effect when discarded from reserve as a quick action, but now we have passive support abilities. These will be ongoing effects as long as the card remains in reserve and will seemingly be shut off if the card is exhausted. Pastry Chef will gain boosts when you play other characters, preparing himself for his next expedition into the tumult. And our last revealed card for the day is Aoife, Fire Avatar, who is actually Bravos Vanguard from Beyond the Gates being elevated to a lore character. With her new status, she's also been given the new keyword Scout. Scout allows you to play a card from your hand for its Scout cost, but it will go to reserve upon resolving. This lets you get any on-play abilities the character may have, as well as proccing any abilities you might have on the board at the time. There are many potential use cases for this type of effect, but we don't know what type of support Whispers from the Maze will have for it. Currently using Aoife as a scout will turn her into a helping hand, but if you combo her with Basira and Floral Tent, then you can give her Basira's boost to keep her on the field, essentially trading your hero power for a 5/4 5/2 on top of her ability. She can also be used as an early proc for Atsadi's ability because of her 5 hand cost. We obviously don't know the full scope of what's to come with these cards or effects, but we have enough to start cooking, and I don't know about you, but when I smell something good cooking, it gets my stomach growling. We'll have to wait a bit longer before we can fully feast or at least browse the menu during spoiler season, but Equinox did give us some card arts to tease us in the meantime. There are 6 of them, and I'm gonna guess which ones go to which faction, assuming that this is once again 1 art per faction. Let's start with the shirtless Final Fantasy villain that we know is Izmir. Not only does the art scream Izmir, the card is named Silas Cryptic Warlock, which Loki already showed us is an Izmir, and told us is an Ortis Oof. We don't know what he does, but if you've been following the lore, he's one of the main antagonists so far, being known previously as the Chrysanthemum Cloaked Warlock. He's Aphanis' teacher, Kaisaimon's tormentor, and the one who released the Kraken in Beyond the Gates. And, as a last note, I called him being shirtless a month ago. From Thirst Trap to Finding Sap, Sap Sniffer seems to be the clear choice for Axiom given the devices on their back in Artificer goggles. Auron leading a bunch of Corgis from atop a reindeer seems incredibly Muna to me. Auron is associated with hunting and was the king of the Otherworld in Welsh mythology. Ariadne's outfit is definitely Ortis-coded to me. She was a Cretan princess who saved Theseus from the Minotaur. The creator of the Greek labyrinth is none other than Daedalus himself. As a famous craftsman and father of Icarus, you'd think Daedalus would be a shoo-in for Axiom, but I'm gonna say Lyra because I feel Sap Sniffer fits Axiom better. And finally we have the Mess, the tent where all come to gather and eat. Bravos seems to have a strong food and cooking theme to it this set, so I'm going to lock this in for Bravos. We can see this theme fully on display in one of the Triptychs Equinox have included in this set. These are similar to Ada Lovelace and Coppelia, being 3 pieces of art from a faction that combine to make a larger art piece displaying that faction's life at above ground camp. There is 1 per faction and they've shown off Bravos' already. Here we have Junior Chef, Hestia, and the previously revealed Pastry Chef working together to create some delicious food for the camp. And another set means another collection of adventure cards to collect, taking the token slot in 1 out of every 4 packs. Each card juxtaposes the landscape above ground with that of the underground maze. Booster boxes will remain 36 packs and feature the lovely product art of some of our favorite heroes relaxing at the camp. And the booster packs, adorned with the visage of Lakshmi, a yet-to-be-revealed card, will stay at 12 cards per pack. There's a new product called Pre-Release Kits that contains 7 packs, 1 set of premium adventure cards from the set, an illustrated card divider using one of the 18 Triptych arts, and a guide to help you build your deck. If you go to a pre-release the weekend of May 30th, you will presumably be using these, but they seem to also be available for purchase outside of that. Equinox have gone so far as to announce the Tumult Championships for Season 3 will run from July 26th to September 7th. I'm so excited to see what awaits us at camp and below in the maze. I made a spoiler sheet for the Trial by Frost reveal season, and I've made one for Whispers as well, so check the link in the description if you want to follow that as well. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you found this helpful in some way. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, but if you made it this far, just know that I'm happy you stayed with me this long. I've almost finished a general guide of what to expect at your Tumult Championships, and will hopefully get that out to you soon. Let me know what you're hoping to see from Whispers from the Maze in the comments. That's all for now, but I hope we see each other again.